Some beliefs are chosen. Some beliefs are handed to us so quietly that we don't even realize we have received them. We inherit them through conversations at the dinner table, through the things our parents said, through the things they never said, through the way they reacted to money, relationships, failure, success, anger, emotions, and even love. And somewhere along the way, those beliefs stop sounding like their beliefs. They start sounding like our truth. Welcome to Generations 15 conversations about what we inherit, what we repeat, and what we finally become conscious enough to change. Today, I want to talk about the beliefs we carried without questioning. Think about some of these sentences you grew up hearing, like money doesn't come easily, people can't be trusted, family comes first, no matter what. Don't talk about your problems outside the house. You have to be strong. Good girls don't say no. Marriage requires sacrifice. Don't expect too much from people. Everyone will judge you. Maybe nobody sat you down and formally taught you these things. You simply watched them. You heard them. You absorbed them and because they came from the people who were teaching you how to survive the world, you didn't have a reason to question them. A child doesn't usually think, is this actually true? A child thinks this must be how it works. And that's where inherited beliefs become powerful. Because later in life, we make decisions based on rules we never consciously agreed to. Maybe you don't have to ask for help somewhere. Growing up, you learned that needing people makes you be weak. Maybe you stay quiet during conflict because you learned that keeping peace is more important than expressing yourself. Maybe you overwork because you inherited the belief that your worth comes from how much you accomplish. Maybe you struggle to receive love because love was always associated with sacrifice. Maybe you are terrified of making mistakes because failure was treated something shameful. And here's the uncomfortable part. Sometimes the beliefs that protected one generation can limit the next. Your parents may have learned to save every rupee because uncertainty was real for them. They may have learned not to trust easily because someone had betrayed them. They may have learned to suppress emotions because their circumstances didn't give them the luxury of falling apart. There was probably a reason for everything. But understanding where a belief came from doesn't mean you have to carry it forever. That's an important distinction. We, we can honor what helped our family survive without allowing it to dictate how we live. Because survival and living are not always the same thing. Perhaps your grandmother had to tolerate certain things because she had no option. Perhaps your mother learned to stay silent because speaking up came with consequences. But if you have more choices today, do you still need to live by the same rule? This isn't about blaming our parents. They were carrying their own inheritance too. That's what makes generational patterns so complicated. One generation passes something to the next passes it forward. And eventually, someone has to stop and say, wait, do I actually believe this? Not was I taught this, not did everyone around me believe this, not is this how my family has always done things, but is this still true for me? And that question can be incredibly powerful because questioning an inherited belief isn't disrespect. It isn't rejection of your family. It is consciousness. You can say, I understand why this belief existed. I understand who it protected. I understand where it came from, but I don't need it anymore. And perhaps healing sometimes begins exactly there, not by rejecting everything we inherited, but by becoming selective, keeping what gives us strength and releasing what keeps us afraid, changing what keeps us small, and creating beliefs that belong to the person we are becoming. So, today or tonight, whenever you are listening to this, think about one belief you have carried for years, something you have always considered normal, and ask yourself, who taught me this? When did I start believing it? Has it actually helped me? And most importantly, do I still want to believe it? Because you may not be able to change what was handed to you, but you can decide what you hand forward. And maybe that's where the cycle begins to change. This is Generations Conversation number 4. Not to blame where we came from, but to become conscious enough to decide what comes with us and what ends with us. This is Silence Between Coffee. I'm AK. I will see you in the next conversation where questions that stay long after the coffee is gone. Until then, take gentle care of yourself.